This is NomeTV, man. I'm just coming at y'all another video real quick. I'm not really feeling too good, but I just had to get something off my chest. This scenario is involving our owner, Martha Ford. This is about why I don't believe she is to blame for everything that's been going on with this organization for over 60 years. And my reason is because I feel like, well, she just took over the team for like a few years ago, okay? And my thing is, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to even watch this video. If you don't like what you think I'm finna say right now, you can go ahead, click off, and go watch something else. And I thank you for even giving the time to at least see what it was about. But here's my thing: it's not her fault, and I feel like people blame her just because of the fact that, well, she's the owner now. You gotta know that her husband was the owner all the way up to like near the end of 2013 season, and that's when he passed away. So that season was already lost. Then it's like soon as she officially takes over the team, we go to the playoffs. We 11-5. So we go in there, had a top rated defense for a minute that wasn't all that great. I'm sorry. But we didn't, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't win a playoff game, and you can suggest because we got cheated, which we did. But my thing is, okay, yeah, she should have fired Mayhew sooner, like after week 5 of 2015 when we lost to the Arizona Cardinals and got blew out here at Ford Field. Yeah, she probably should have fired all them guys back then. But my point is, it's done. What's done is done. Okay, so you cannot sit here and keep on having all this anger and hate at the ownership over somebody who's technically, in my opinion, is not at fault. Yeah, okay. She may be. You can say she's probably too old to be running a team right now. She's down there 100 years old. As this woman has been trying to do, she's hired some smart football people around her. I believe she got Ernie Acosari. I know I probably messed his name up, but if I'm correct, he used to be the GM for the Giants. If I'm correct, if I'm right, way back in '03, I think he brought Eli Manning into the game. If I'm correct, if anybody out there that know, y'all let me know in the comment section. But yeah, she's the one who hired him and said, "Hell, help me find a GM to help run my team." Because this is crazy, along with her new president, Rod Wood. So what they did was they found they hired a whole dang on search party to go find her one. They got all types of candidates from teams that I didn't like Cleveland and I think Chicago. They tried to go to Dallas. They got somebody from Seattle, somebody who used to run stuff for San Francisco and Baltimore. And they try to see if they can be Jim, but they try to go out to Elliott Wolf. I think he's the head of scout as well in the Green Bay territory. You know, they weren't going to let that happen, so they blocked us from him. And but Bill Belichick was fine for his guy, Bob Quinn. Gave her the okay. Said, yeah, you can interview him. We interview him. Then she interviewed Sheldon White. By the way, Sheldon White was like how Mayhew was. He worked under Matt Millen, and when the original owner fired him, he moved up, and that's how Sheldon White was. He was working under Mayhew. But instead, who, by the way, Sheldon White could possibly be a good GM. But at the end of the day, she wanted to do different from her husband. She wanted to give Bob Quinn a shot. She felt like they liked him. They picked him, and we've been in love with Bob Quinn ever since. Everybody, man, every time he do one little thing, oh, Bob Quinn's a G. He's a G this and G that. Every time something go wrong, it's either Jim Caldwell's fault or Jim Caldwell and Martha Ford. And I just don't like that. The whole reason why Bob Quinn is here is because of Martha Ford. Let's make no mistake about it. Yeah, again, she may be too old to be running the team, but hell, somebody had to do something. Who else is doing anything? None of those damn men in the organization were doing so. As a woman, she stepped up and showed she was more acumen in football than they were, and she really didn't really, to me, in my opinion, she didn't seem like, she really knew how bad this team meant to us, how much this team meant to us for all these years. She didn't realize as a lot of women don't deal with sports like that. She probably watched a few games, but she didn't realize how serious this was. I think she even said something like that. She said that the fans deserve better. She said the season ticket holders deserve better. And you know what? That may sound like wish-wash water to you because it's like, oh, 60 years of this and that and hell. But okay, give her credit. She's trying. Even if she is too old, at least, if anything, what if this is a bang-out year where we finally make the playoffs back-to-back and win a game or two? And then, let's say next year we go to the Super Bowl, or if not this year. But y'all still go find a way to disregard her and Jim Caldwell. And that's just not right in my opinion. At least wait till she failed a bunch of times first to see what's going on. Because so far, there's nothing else she can do. It's nothing else she can do. Bob Quinn's got all this power. Rod Will has all this power right now. They seem to be doing just fine. Okay, despite the injuries we got on the team, I still feel confident. I'm not panicking about none because it ain't time to panic. Right now, I don't see the problem is to show her all this hate. And I think, shout out to 313 Hitman, man. That's my dude. I always talk to him every weekend if I can. Uh, Shout out to you, brother. But I think you made your video a couple weeks ago, son, saying that, well, she's the problem for all this. She had opportunities to go talk to Jerry Jones back in the day, didn't do it. She had an opportunity to go to Pittsburgh's old owner or whoever and had to learn from him and anybody else that was winning. She didn't do it. Well, okay, well, technically, it wasn't her. It was her husband. You can blame that and let the Lord rest his soul again. But if anything, in a way, she kind of did in a different way because the fact that she would go after a guy who works for a winning organization who has 7, then or 8 Super Bowls over the last decade or more, and 5 rings. The shows her acumen was pretty good. That she said, "Hey, I don't want to just be a foolish owner and just start thinking I know it all. Let me go find some smart people to put around my team." And look at her. We got Kyle O'Brien and a bunch of other guys that Bob Quinn trusts. And every time we feel like we get a certain draft pick, we feel like it's still the draft just because they drafted. But at the same time, when you think about your history, and you know, by the way, screw USA Today, they don't know absolutely nothing. And let me tell y'all something, because when you think about everything she's trying to do as an owner, it's like she can't win by the fans or certain fans. And I'm not about to sit here and blame her about something yet. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they are a winner. But I'm not about to blame everything on her when at the team goes south and then sit there knowing I was on the off season sitting here hyping up Bob Quinn because we liked the draft and the free agency he did. When I was giving him all this run, then let's say the team failed this year. Oh, Martha Ford, this is on your hand. I'm not finna do that. I'm sorry. You can say I'm right or wrong for it. I'm not finna be the one to do that. So at the end of the day, F USA Today, ESPN, NFL Network for all the disrespect they give to this team. Make no mistake, people. It ain't got to me that I ain't about to sit here and blame her for why all them organizations here and diss us. They do it to the Pistons. They low key do it to the Tigers and Red Wings. We are Detroit. We are not. We can be a bad city, but a lot of people don't know us. You got motherfuckers like damn, Everything King. Who was that on that damn 97.1 the ticket with Terry Foster that came over there and ran his damn mouth that you made that video about? I just forgot his damn name. But he came over to talk. You got niggas coming from fucking Boston and New York and shit. I think that's where he was coming from. I can't think of his name though. I don't know if his name Mike or something. I don't know what his name was. But King had made a video. He was driving mad as fuck, telling like, get his bitch ass up out of here. And I don't blame you. Got motherfuckers coming from New Zealand and shit coming over here talking shit. Don't know nothing about Detroit. And they know something because they cheer for the Patriots or some damn body. They think they know something. Don't know squat. I'm not sitting sit here and blaming on the ownership for that. I'm not about to be soft with the ownership. I'm not about to sit here and blame them for everything. We Detroit. We just get treated bad for no reason. Pistons get treated like thugs. We done got treated out of a championship with the Lakers. Because, oh, it's Detroit and, oh, we want Magic to win. I don't want to hear nothing about, the Lions get cheated because of Martha Ford. We Detroit. No matter what we good and known for, we go get discriminated against by everybody else in the media. And it's about time we all realize that to the fullest extent and band together for good and worse. And I'm tired of certain small problems shouldn't be blamed for it. F all those people who are against us. It's the reason why we say DVE. It is the reason why we say DVE. We got motherfuckers here in Detroit who don't show us no respect, ignorantly enough. And that's why I say, ultimately, I'm not about to blame ownership for the Lions' problems, or at least the new owner. You can debate the stuff back in the day with Barry Sanders. I can go ahead and agree with you on that. But this stuff right here, for example, involving Calvin, I don't feel like the Lions did nothing wrong. Yeah, he had the right to go out there and say what he said, but I don't feel like the Lions did nothing wrong. Ultimately, I felt it was a fair trade. They let him go away with money he didn't keep, get earned if they feel for courtesy reasons, and they take a good portion of it back. I don't feel like they did nothing wrong. In my opinion, you don't have to agree with me with that either. He had a right to go out and say whatever the fuck he said. He got a right to go out and work out with other teams right now. We still on his right. He got a right to do whatever he wants. He can go out on the street naked, for all I care, and sit there and piss on our damn Ford field. And as far as I'm concerned, even though that'd be kind of fucked up and creepy, he got the right to do whatever the fuck he want. But other than that, I'm not about to be mad about stuff that's not worthy of being mad at. Be mad if we go make it to the NFC title match and get screwed out of a big game because of referees. That's the time to be mad. Be mad at these motherfuckers that keep dissing us, not the people who ain't doing nothing wrong and trying to help us. I'm standing with Detroit. I'm standing with my city, and I'm standing with the Lions and the Pistons, Tigers, and Red Wings for good or worse. And that's how I'm gonna leave it. You got debate about it, or you want to say something nice and intelligent in the comment section? Leave it in the comment section. Uh, Thank you, everybody. Shout out to DVE. It's time to stand up. Peace, y'all.